Hello, welcome to Bolt Action CP for another Chain of Command battle report. Tonight we're starting our first Pint Sized campaign. This one's called 29th Let's Go. I believe this is the first of the Pint Sized campaigns that they came out with. In this campaign we follow in the adventures of the 175th Regiment of the 29th Infantry Division as they go up against elements of the German 352nd Infantry Division just inland from Omaha Beach. American objective is to capture a vital bridge over the Ore River at Arthenay. Sorry, I can't pronounce these French words very well, so I'll do my best. But the bridge is important because it's the only intact bridge over the Ore River, and it serves as a link-up point between Omaha and Utah beaches. So the German objective in this campaign is to delay the Americans enough to get most of their division across the river. Across the bridge, set up defensive positions on the other side of the river. So the Americans have to, I believe it's turn 7, they have to reach the bridge by in order to secure a victory. So if the Germans can delay them at least 2 games, then they can possibly get a victory. Let's see here. So we do use the At the Sharp End campaign supplement rules in this, especially for the Germans, as they will be carrying the same platoon from battle to battle, except for 2 battles which are side battles that use fresh platoons, but even those battles are close enough to the main battle to affect morale of the men and the CO and the platoon leader. Americans, on the other hand, will be bringing a fresh platoon in for every battle, as they have plenty of men pouring in from the beaches. So they only have to track the outlook of their regimental commander, Colonel Goode. He's a cautious man. He doesn't want to rush into things. He's being prodded, though, from above to get to the bridge as soon as possible. So should the Americans start losing games, Colonel Goode will become more cautious, and he will slow down and eventually stop the attack. And should that happen, there's a couple ways that you can get him moving again. You can get General Coda, the 2IC of the division, or the division commander himself will appear and get Colonel Goode moving again. So that's about it. We're going to go over the forces real quick, and then we'll get started. So here we have the German defending platoon. This platoon will be used throughout the campaign, except for the 2 side missions which I mentioned, but most of the games will be using these guys. So their losses will add up, and they will be short men as we go. So it'll be wise for the German player to reduce the amount of casualties he takes. If that means he has to withdraw voluntarily to preserve his force, then he will. So what we got is we have Lieutenant Hans. He will be the platoon leader of this platoon, who is tasked with defending this edge of the board. He has a machine pistol, and we have 3 squads. Squad leader with machine pistol, and we have an MG42 team with 2 extra men. They took 1 from the rifle squad because they wanted to have more bodies in the machine gun team. So we have 3 of those, and then we have a Panzerschreck team, which is going to be coming in very handy, as you'll see in a minute when we go over the American force. So here we have the American force. This will be the platoon structure for every game the Americans have. It's a pretty standard platoon structure for the Americans. You got 2 senior leaders, platoon sergeant, a lieutenant, bazooka team, and you have 3 squads with 8-man rifle team, a corporal as a squad leader with a submachine gun, and a 3-man BAR team. Also in this one, the Americans get a lot of support points, and I don't know exactly the number, but we'll go over that when we go over the rest of the support. But they have to take 2 Shermans, and these are worth 6 support points each, so this is 12 support points alone right here. They do have some extra they can add a little bit more to, but so you can see these are 76 millimeter Shermans. I don't have 2 regular Shermans, so these are going to have to just stand in as regular Shermans. So they'll have the profile as a regular M4 Sherman, not the 76 millimeter Sherman. So that's it for the initial forces for the probe at Cambe, and we will find out what kind of support points we have left, and we'll pick our support, and we'll roll for our force morale, and we'll get started on the patrol phase. real quick before we get started on the forces, there are some umpire notes for this scenario. This little map here, there is an 88 just off the north edge of the map. It's off table, but the area that's highlighted there is areas where the 88 can see. So the Germans do start with 2 full chain of command dice in this mission, probe at Cambe. And to fire the 88, you can spend a full chain of command dice to take a shot at a tank. So that's the umpire note for scenario 1, probe at Cambe. Alright, so we've decided who we're going to be. I'm going to be the Germans. Andre will be the Americans. And I had 12 support points, so we'll go over the support. One of my support points took the adjutant, since I don't have 2 senior leaders, and I want to have my senior leader on the board as soon as I can. So I spent some support points on the sniper team. And coming over here, I've also spent quite a few on emplacements. So I got 4 things of wire, I got roadblock, and I got 2 entrenchments. So those are that's 12 support points. So we'll go look at the American support. The Americans had 19 support points, right? So 19. So 12 of those had to go to the Shermans, and then he also took a forward observer with his mortar battery. He took a wire clearing team and a demolition team, and that's it, right?
Yep,
that was it.
Americans don't pop smoke with their 60s.
Yeah, he wanted to take a 60 millimeter, but I had to sadly inform him that they're not allowed to fire smoke. So anyway, that's our those are going to be our forces for this battle. So we'll go ahead and start. We'll do the whole patrol phase, and we'll place our jump off points, and we'll just come back and show you the jump off points, because we went over the patrol phase in the learning game. So we'll be back after the patrol phase is over. Alright, so we decided to show real quick the patrol markers. So we got German patrol markers, as you can see, marked. They're kind of in a semicircle. I got to start 12 inches up from the edge. So I got in a pretty good semicircle here, and I kind of boxed Andre in where he has, I had 4, he had 3, so we've got 2 right here, and he's got 1 right there. So that is the patrol phase, and now we'll throw on the jump off markers next. Point, so we'll go over that real quick. I got one in the building there, another one there. He's got one in that building there. And after jump off points are placed, I can place my stuff. So I placed some wire here blocking off the wheat field. I'm blocking the road there, and I put another wire there to try to deny Andre that little hiding place in the hedge. These hedges in this game are not bocage, they're just hedges, so they can be seen through, and they provide soft cover. So I think that's about it. Oh, we both rolled morale, force morale of 9, and I think we're ready to start rolling here. So we'll go ahead and get started. So Americans have the initiative, so we'll start with the Americans. And here we go. 2 dice, so no double phase, which is good. So 2 command dice, a 1 and a 3 and a 6.
With my 1 and my 3.
So his 1 and his 3. He brought his wire cutting team in, and a section
On Overwatch.
on Overwatch. So we'll go German phase 1. See what we get here. I got almost the same thing as you did, almost. 2 5s. I already have 2 full chain of command dice already. So
A 1 and a 4.
and a 1 and a 4. So I've decided not to bring anything in. So let's see what.
So you just got the 2 5s.
Which is cool.
All right.
There we go. 2
I got
4s.
some stuff.
There we go. That's not bad. All right. So in the end of this phase, Andre's phase, he brought his senior leader in. He brought his observer in there. Demolition team, and then a squad is in that building. VAR team's downstairs. Rifle team is mostly upstairs. What are you rolling for here?
So orders for the senior leader. So
Okay.
he's going to activate. These guys and these guys are going to move up.
Okay, so he's moving both the engineer teams up, and then he's going to activate the observer to contact the battery. Alright, so that's it for the Americans. Real quick, he is in the back of the building, his observer, but we decided he can stay back there if he wants, but he can only see in that red line, so he can get to about there. He can call in only the strike can only go in right there if he's going to stay there. That's kind of something we decided. We don't know if he can even see out of there, but we'll just say he can. So the wire team, demolition team came in on a 2 over there. Quick note: this might come up at the end of the game, but I should have probably placed these wires farther up in the wheat field on my side, because I'm going to have to show my hand a little bit earlier than I wanted to fire at them. I kind of want to wait, but listen and learn. So let's go ahead and do the German phase right now. Ooh, double phase. Of course, that doesn't do anything for me, because I'm probably not going to. Well, no, I will bring something in. So I got another chain of command dice, a double phase, a 3, and a 2. I brought in the one squad in an entrenchment with the machine gun team and junior leader. The rifle team's just kind of hanging out in the open. He ordered them to go tactical, and he's going to order the machine gun team to fire onto the wire team. So long range, 2 hits, and you are in soft cover. Oh, that's not good for you. It's a dead and a pin. And that's it for. I'm not going to use the 2.
I'm going to fire my Overwatch.
And he will fire his Overwatch. 12 shots in Overwatch. Needing 5s and 6s. And 1 hit. Not bad.
Wow.
And you're shooting at these guys who shot, so hard cover. Watch if I roll a 6 here. Nope, saved. And that's it for that phase. I'm not going to use the 2, so I will just roll again. Double phase. Another double phase. A 4, a 3, a 1, a 2, and a 4. So I'll combine these to do a 3. I'm not going to bring the senior leader in yet. With the 3, I ordered the rifle team to advance to that hedge. Now I'm going to order the MG42 to fire this time at the demo team. So we got 3 hits. Long range. Soft cover. So two shock. 2 shock on the clearance team. Another German phase here. Not this time. Oh man.
Yay. All 4s.
5. So I am up to 4. Okay, so I got 2 4s and 2 2s, which that's not good. I needed to fire those guys again. Well, I can't really do anything. I don't have a 3. I needed a 3. Actually, I needed a 1. Or a 3 I could. I don't know. Anyway, these guys aren't a squad anymore. So a 2 you can activate a squad. I don't have a squad anymore. I got 2 individual teams here. I could bring my senior leader in, but I don't want to bring him in yet until I know where he's needed. So I'm just not going to do anything. So American phase. A bunch of slow numbers, which you can add them together quite nicely. Okay, so real quick, we'll just this is your last one, right? So what he did was he moved his he ran his senior leader around the edge out through the gate, moved 2 shock on the demolition team, and that was his 3 commands. Then with his other one of the ones, he moved his demolition team up into contact with the roadblock. To remove the roadblock, he has to stay in contact with it for 2 phases to plant the charge, move back at least 9 inches, and attempt to detonate. And then, so that was a 4 and a 1. He's got a 1 left. He's calling in a mortar barrage.
Well,
No mortar barrage?
You're right. I'm going to go with the smoke.
Smoke barrage. So he's going to call in a smoke barrage. So go for the ranging shot.
So that 2 dice?
Ranging shot.
That's just 1 die, isn't it?
It's yeah. No, it's 2 dice. 2d6. A 3.
That's really bad, isn't it?
It deviates 5d6. There's a. So just
Okay.
5d6. This is what I mean. 5d6. It's actually you add all the fives, and other times 5d6 means you roll 5 dice or whatever.
That's really bad.
Okay. Well, you could call in another ranging shot next phase.
Yeah. So there's 10, 22 inches.
20.
Man, those guys are a bad shot.
Yeah. So the smoke landed way over there. All right. I'm assuming you're going to be calling in another ranging shot next phase.
Most likely.
Okay, so now it is the German phase. So the 6 is burned. 1, 1, 3, 3. Okay. All right, so with the 1, I moved. I attempted to get this team over the hedge. They didn't make it. I rolled pretty crappy. I had like a 3, I think. So I just moved them up to the hedge. And now with the 3, I'm going to activate this junior leader. He's going to have the machine gun team fire at the roadblock team. So I'm getting 10 shots for machine gewehr. And I got 3 hits. So 3 saves and hard cover because you're behind the roadblock there. Oh, crap. That's 2 dead. 2 dead engineers. That was a bad roll. And that'll do it for my phase. I got another 1 and a 3, but I'm still playing my cards close to the vest here. So American phase. No double phase.
Weapon violent.
That's right there. So we got 3 now.
I'm up to 3.
So what'd you roll?
I got 2 4s and a 1.
2 4s and a 1. All right. Okay, so Andre's going to use the 1 to, he's just going to call it in straight up now without a ranging shot. I think you get +1 because you did a ranging shot, so.
7?
7. Deviate 1d6. So that's not too bad. It's an 18-inch circle, so that's 4 inches straight ahead. So we'll go ahead and place the smoke and come back. There we go. There's the smoke screen. Looks very impressive. So that was your 1.
And now
I got 2 4s, so and you do have a senior leader on the table. What? Oh, I'm sorry. That was only 2 orders, so.
And then he ordered him to. I pulled a point of shock and ordered him to run, and he moved. So that is
Okay.
all 3.
All right. So after with the 4, he moved the squad,
Senior.
the platoon sergeant over. He took a point of shock off the engineer wire cutter team, and he ordered them to sprint behind the smoke. So he is now attached to that squad. And it is now my phase, and Andre is going to start crying when I use one of my.
Oh, like I didn't see that coming.
When I use my thing and roll a double phase and use a command dice to end the turn. It's kind of mean.
Yeah, but I
But
think you already used all your double phases.
nope, I'm gonna roll 1 right now. Almost. I did get another one of these, so I'm almost up to 3 of these bad boys. All right, so I got a 2, a 3, and a 4. All right, so with the 3, I activated my junior leader. I moved him over. He ordered those guys over the hedge, and I put these men on ambush or overwatch. And that I'm gonna ditch the 4. I'm gonna ditch the 2. And I will spend a chain of command point, and I will end the turn, thus clearing the smoke cloud. All right, next turn, American phase, and this is what we get here: 2 3s, a 1, and 2 4s. As you can see, a strong gust of wind has risen up and blown the smoke away, leaving these guys out in the open. Yeah, with a 1, he ordered this team to move tactically.
Or actually, no, that would have been
With the 4?
Yeah.
Okay, so with the 4, senior leader ordered them to move tactically, And my Overwatch is now going to fire, but they are considered in hard cover. So, got 3 hits, but hard cover for tactical movement. Oh shit! 2 shock and a man dead, and they're pinned. He's pinned.
No, they're routed.
Why?
Twice as many shock as men.
Oh yeah, so they got 2 shock and 1 guy. They break. So he is broke. So you go back. What do? You go back. Hold on.
6 inches plus 2d6. He moves, runs straight back. So it's at 10 inches. And he will run through a squad, and he has 1 extra.
No, he doesn't.
He got 2 shock on him.
Yeah, but it was 2
it's
shock.
Extra.
There's no extra.
Okay. So so that wire cutting team is pretty much history. And that guy's dead, right?
So he's pinned.
He's pinned back there. And you got 2 more orders with your senior leader.
And he's got 2 shock on him.
2 shock. So the senior leader had 2 commands left. So one of them, he ordered these guys move tactically.
Bad move.
Bad move there. It wasn't a bad move. He just got a crappy roll
Again.
again. Then he ran over here. So this guy's like Lieutenant Winters, just running around in the open trying to get his men going. And then the guy that was on the hard cover just did 3d6 and moved back. So he took a shock when he did, and then this third order he removed that shock. And now he's got 2 3s left. He's ordering the squad in the building and the squad behind the hedge to fire on these guys.
Yep.
But the only thing I would say is, well, he's attached to them. Well,
Yeah.
let's say you can shoot through there. Okay, so you got quite a bit of shooting here.
So
Long range, hard cover.
12 dice for my
The first squad.
3.
3 hits. Okay, so hard cover. You take 1 point of shock. So the second squad,
2.
2 more. Hard cover, nothing. So 1 point of shock.
Wow.
The Germans are 1 MG42 team is holding up the whole advance here.
Pretty much. Yeah.
We still got 2 Shermans out there. Those things, of course, you're going to have to go around the roadblock, but you can go around this way. You can crush the wire with the tank.
I've got plenty of choices.
Or you can- if you go over there in that field there, that's open to the 88.
Now that I'm done trying to play with the clearing the whole.
So the clearing didn't go well.
Oh, we got a roll for the broken. My team that broke, we got to roll points for that.
Did we?
Command points.
Yeah, so you had a team break, so go ahead and roll. So a 3.
I think that's just 1.
-1. Alright, so that'll do it for that phase. Now it is the German phase. 4 4s. Oh, I'm sorry. A 5 and 3 4s and a 1. So I got another one of these. I'll just double check that. I thought that was a 4, but I'll look at the video and then I'll.
It was 3 4s and a 5. So I do have 2 full chain of command dice. I'm going to keep one of these in my hip pockets for that 88 though. So really all I have is, I'm still not bringing in my senior leader. There's no point. These guys seem to be doing a fine job over here. So I'll use the 1 to fire as a team. I'll use the 1 to fire at that squad in the hedge. 6, 7, so that's 8 shots at long range. And we got 3 hits.
3?
3, yeah. 5, 6, 5.
Okay. Okay,
So
3 dead.
Soft cover. 1 dead. Man, these guys, you know that you can give in the campaign, you can give medals to people. I think I might have to give a medal to this MG42 gunner over here. And yeah, that'll do it. So next phase is the Americans.
I'm not sure my engineer squads get any medals.
Well, I'm not sure I think you're supposed to, like, I don't know. It's hard though when I have the 2 chain of command dice already. I
Oh.
mean, I can just end the turn. The smoke you would have cleared everything with the smoke, but
Oh,
I was
yeah.
able to end the turn.
That
You
was-
needed what you needed was a chain of command dice to keep the barrage going.
Except you already had 2, so
But we could have just gone back and forth this rolling and
yeah.
done nothing until you got one. That's
Yeah.
live and learn.
well.
You could have,
Basically, I just had to get you to burn a die.
yeah.
That's all that was.
But we could have you could have not deployed anything, and we could have just been accumulating chain of command points until you got a 6,
that
and then
sounds fun.
it'd go fast.
Okay.
All right, so what'd you get here?
I get. I'm up to 4 on my chain of command.
So 2 4s, a 1,
So
No.
a 3, a 4, and a 1, basically.
3, a 4, and a 1. So with the 1, he's going to try to contact the barrage of 6. So if you call it in once, if you want to call it in again, you have to see if it's available. So on a 6, it's immediately available, so he's contacted the battery.
Okay.
All right.
So it'll come in next phase.
So so that's your contact. So next phase, you can call in your ranging shot or whatever it is you wanted to do.
Okay.
But you might want to wait till you get a chain of command point.
Um,
Okay, with the 3, Andre brought his junior leader tank commander, and he immediately made it hard right, or he came off at an angle. He rolled a 4 on 2 dice. Obviously, he's not coming down the road, and then with another command from his squad leader is going to fire back here again, re-rolling 1s. We just remembered that, so. Yeah, you got.
good thing I re-rolled those ones.
Yeah, good thing. Three hits. Okay, so hard cover. So I take another point of shock on the machine gun team. Is that it?
That's it.
All right, German phase.
Lots of 4s.
No 4s.
Yay.
We're missing one here. All right. So yeah, 4s are worthless to me. The 6 is worthless, obviously, and the 5, I just get another one of those. So I got I'm not bringing my senior leader in, so just a 1. And I will do the same thing. I forgot also that these machine gun teams in this platoon have an extra rifleman, so I've been forgetting to roll that extra 1 dice for my rifle. Not that I've needed it, but. So I'm going to just order the 1, with the 1, I'm going to fire back at the dudes over there behind the hedge. 2 hits. Let me get some shock on them. And you
Or
save
not.
both. So that's it for me. American phase again. 2 more.
Yay,
So
I
he's
got
his
a
chain of
die.
command point. All right. And he's got the 1 that he can use to activate the.
Or I can
spotter
do it
gun.
off the
Or the
senior leader.
Yeah, senior leader could do it too. With the 3 up, and he's going to main gun onto my there. Got 1 hit, and it's HE, so you do reduce it by 1.
Light cover.
Oh, 6. So I lost a man. So I'll just take this dude here. So for me, I have to keep killed
Okay.
because it to play at the end of the. So I'm going to put the dead guys inside this box here, or I'll find a better place for them. So before the senior leader is ordering the squad in the hedge to fire at the machine gun team. Got a whopping 1 hit.
Again.
Man,
Yeah.
some bad rolling tonight there, Andre.
No, I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
We're gonna start taking names
4.
here shortly.
So nothing because I'm in hard cover. That was 1 command of his, and then you have 2 left.
Another command. I'm gonna call in the smoke.
So you're within 9 of him.
Yeah. Usually.
So you're calling a ranging shot or just calling it straight in?
Calling it in.
So what if you scatter 5d6 again?
Then.
Then your plan changes? Okay.
Well. I guess
Go for a ranging shot.
ranging shot.
Okay. And he does have a chain of command dice, so he can keep that barrage going this time. So go ahead and call it in on a 2d6, needing hopefully a 7 or higher. A 10. Yeah, you're good.
All
8
right.
plus, you're on target. So the next time you can activate him, you can call in the smoke barrage,
Okay.
and that does it, huh? You got a 1 left, and you still have 1 command too.
1 command. So I'll fire the bars over out of the window.
Yeah. Actually, I don't think they can see with the. They got a what, 90 out of there.
Oh.
I don't think they can actually. They can't see from that window over to here. I'm sure. Yeah. Yeah, they can't make it. So I think that'll do it for your phase then. We do have a 1.
Unless they stick out the.
Well, they could lean out. Yeah. That's true. They could just stick their VARs out if you want to do that. That's it for Andre's phase. Now I'm going to do my phase here. So 6, 2 3s, a 4, and a 2. So all I'm going to do is, I'm not doing anything but using a 3 just to throw a couple smoke grenades. Because I can't go toe to toe with that Sherman, obviously. So 2 smoke grenades. Andre's pointed out I have a 1/2-inch gap here that he can shoot through. Okay, so American phase. Don't roll any 3s there, Andre.
Congratulations.
Hey, no 3s. Perfect. So you can't go through the 1/2-inch gap. And I can just kind of cluster in behind it, assuming I get a 3 on my next phase. So 3 4s and 2 2s. So Andre brought, okay, so he brought his lieutenant there, took 2 shock off the wire cutter, and ordered the demo man inside the building. And with his other 4, he's ordering this squad over the hedge. They didn't make it, and now he's just going to shoot from where he is. Of course, I don't know if you could. I guess you could do that. You can fire at full effect with 1d6. He rolled 1d6, didn't make it. So
Finally got a roll.
now he's getting some hits, and he's shooting at these guys because
Yep.
they're the only ones visible, and they're in soft cover. So how many did you get?
6.
Guess I should have moved them behind the building. Oh well. Maybe if they survive, I will. Soft cover is quite a bit there. That's a lot. Look at
That's 5 shock.
5 shock. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to bring my senior leader in here soon.
They're almost pinned.
Yeah, 1 more and they're pinned. So yeah, I better do something with those dudes. Okay. Of course, if they get pinned, they'll just go into they'll be hard cover because they go up a level. So as long as they don't get broken somehow,
Yeah.
they're fine there. So
Um,
and that was your 2 4s, so you have a 2 2s left. Yeah, unless you bring a squad in, I don't think there's much else you can do. You could
I can bring a squad in on a.
You can bring a squad in with a 2, or you can fire the guys from the building on a 2.
So I guess I'll bring a squad in and fire on those guys back there.
Alright, so with the 2, Andre's bringing in another squad, so that's his final squad. So now he's committed all of his infantry, so now I know where they are. And he's going to fire with the 2 BARs and try to pin the squad here. So what you got there?
3.
3 hits. Soft
Oh,
cover.
hold on.
Reroll 1s. Yeah,
Yep,
no 1s.
I reroll them.
Okay, good job. Oh, man. 2 dead and another pin. Jeez.
Did I route them?
I got 7
No.
pins now. I'm gonna have to get those guys out of there.
Oh, they did.
Oh, they routed, huh? Yeah, 7 pins and 3 guys. So that was worth it for you, even though you had to show your whole hand. So 2 dead. Let me figure this out. All right, so I've lost 2 men. So I got 3 dead for the campaign, and they broke. And obviously, they're gonna rout off the table because they're right up against it. So that team is now gone. I'll have to figure out what happens to the guys that rout, but the guys that are dead, I know will affect my numbers in the next battle.
So roll for.
And then roll for team breaking. I got a 3. Minus 1.
Yeah.
So I'm down to 8. So are you, right?
Yep.
Alright, so I mean, I'll take it. I know where he's coming in now, so I feel semi-confident that I can start bringing more stuff in. And I still got the 88s, so... Is that it?
That's it.
Alright. So that was some good shooting. Finally got some good rolls there, Andre.
Finally.
And I got some bad rolls on top of that. So
That was the real puncher.
chain of command dice, or point, and a bunch of 2 3s and 2 2s. All I did with the 3, the only thing I'll do is use 1 3. I removed the point of shock. I had them move and just kind of scrunch up here behind the smoke. So we'll go on to the next American phase. Still no double phase there, but not a bad mix.
Actually, that'll work well for me.
Okay, so the Americans are on the move here now. He's called in the smoke barrage. Got a big, nice concealment cloud here. He brought the tank up with a 3. The other 3 he rolled a pretty good roll on 3d6, 21-inch movement. And then he used a 4 to move both squads up and the senior leader. And that was it. As far as the 88 goes, I'm in a badly obscured area from the edge where the 88 is, so I need a 9 on 2d6 to hit him right now. And it would cost me a chain of command point. So I'm not sure it's quite worth it yet, but we'll wait a little bit. So that's it for the American phase. So they're moving out. They were a little sluggish there at the beginning, but here they come now. So, man, 3 5s, come on.
You love your chain of command dice, don't you?
I need them. All the 88 shots I can get. So all I got's a 2. Yeah, I'm not doing anything. Your phase. I'm just waiting. I'm buying my time here.
Okay.
So you get to.
So,
Yeah, you probably rolled it.
I gotta actually activate stuff.
Yeah, you might roll all 3s. Oh, boy,
Yeah.
double phase.
Double phase. So, and double
There it
3s.
is. Now it's
And a
time.
4. Sweet. So both tanks.
So-
Awesome. Here we come.
All right, so the first phase of the double phase. Here we go. Americans are on the move. Everyone just moved up as far as they could, pretty much, right? Or did
Yep.
you double
No.
2d6 rolls? On?
2d6 rolls.
Okay, so the tanks moved
So-
3d6.
I got a 4-inch move. These guys basically just made it up to the back of the tank. These guys got an 11 and were able to actually
So first
look
the
around.
tank, that tank got an 11 and crashed through that wire.
Yeah.
So that cleared that. So now here they come through the smoke, and you get another phase.
Here we go.
Don't get another one. Actually, it might do me a favor now. All right, so 2 4s, a 2, a 1, and a 5. So the American advance continues. Good use of senior leaders here. Everyone charged up. They removed the shock. And on a 3, the tank also moved up. So this tank didn't do anything this phase. So now we go back to the Germans. Shoot, what did I have? 5? I can't remember now. So 6, 2, a 1, a 4, and a 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Full house.
Small straight.
Small straight, is that what it is? So I decided to commit a little bit. I brought a squad in over here with the 3, with an entrenchment for the MG42 team. Rifle team, both of them were placed on Overwatch with this junior leader. The 1, I brought my sniper in. Brought my senior leader in. He's going to put them on Overwatch. And the 2 I'm not doing anything with. So now the Americans. See them come out of that smoke. So what do we got? A 5, 4 3s and a 2. No 4s.
3 3s, a 2.
3 3s and 2. No 4s. So that's actually okay for me. Okay, so Andre, he just advanced everyone up right to the edge of the smoke. And in that building over there, everyone's gone down to the bottom floor. So now it is the German phase, and I need another 5 to get that last 3rd command dice.
You got it.
And I got it. I wanted the double phase with that. Actually, I wanted to roll a 666 is what I need. And the turn and double phase. That's what I need. But anyway, the 6 is burned.
3 3s.
Bunch of 3s. All I wound up doing was removing a point of shock and putting them on Overwatch. So everyone's on Overwatch. I haven't ended the turn. I was about to, but then I know that it'd be game over. There'd be a lot of shooting coming my way at that point. All right, next phase. Oh, double phase. All right, well,
But no 1s.
that means you got to come out.
No, just
Well, it doesn't mean you
Means
have
I
to.
got a double phase.
Means you can sit in the smoke for 2 phases straight without moving. So come on out, Andre. So with the 4, he's used a senior, or the 2 2s, he made a 4. He ordered these guys forward they moved 2d6 and rolled a 3. I'm going to fire my sniper, so I need a 3 up. So he misses, and then I'm also going to fire all those guys over there. Okay, so the sniper missed, which is typical. That's why I don't take them in bolts, actually. I never hit with snipers. They've never seemed to work out for me. So we got the rest of these dudes. That squad in the entrenchment and the other team are going to fire. So long range. 1, 2, 3, 4 hits. Only 4 hits.
Only 4.
Needing 5s and 6s, that's why. Ooh,
Fuck me.
nice.
Whoops.
Whoopee. 2 shock and a dead. So out of all the Overwatch, that was all I got. Now he can do his shooting and move his other squad. So firing at half effect.
On the sniper.
You can't shoot at the sniper.
I can't? Oh, that's right.
Because you're not on Overwatch.
Right. So
you shoot at those guys, the machine gun team or the rifle team's in the open. Not in the open. I guess soft cover.
Soft cover.
Yeah.
So 2 hits.
2 hits on the rifles. Ooh,
Yeah.
Dell and Snake Eyes, so nothing happened to them. So the next team will move and shoot. So this team actually rolled an 11 on their 2d6, and they are able to target these guys.
Whoops.
It was
Keep
smoke.
moving that smoke.
So my machine gun can't see, but he can see them, so they're going to just shoot at the guys. So normal range, so 1 hit, got a 5.
Wow.
And I got a 4 on my hardcover, so that's nothing. And that should do it, right?
That's it.
All right, second of the 2 phases. Don't get another one. Okay. All right, there's your 3 for your tanks. You get 2. You can make 2 3s out of that.
I can bring my smoke up.
And you can move your
It's a little
smoke
late
up
for
with
that.
yeah.
Okay, well, we'll...
Okay, so with one of the 3s, Andre is going to make an assault on the trench. And we did this, or we kind of... It came down to... He doesn't care if he loses men. I do.
But it's basically even dice, which is the sad part.
We're pretty even on dice. I get like 20 dice or something just for having... If he uses 3d6 and comes at me in the trench... Yeah, it's going to be pretty close, but in the end, if all he has to do is kill...
I got so many dudes, I
Doesn't
can
matter.
absorb the... so
Yeah.
I got to get 10 on 3 dice.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you got, what's that, 15?
Okay.
So he's running up to get in assault range. So let's go ahead and get our dice together for this. I also forgot I was on Overwatch. So the only person I can see with is my submachine gun wielding squad leader. So I don't know if we don't know if you can shoot the Overwatch whenever you want. So can I wait till he gets within my range of 4 shots? We'll say yes. So we'll just see what happens here. I got 2 hits, so you need to make 2 saves in the open. This might hopefully reduce your dice a little bit. So 1 dead. So we'll figure out the dice and we'll come back with the assault. Okay, so I get 21 dice. So 4 guys in the trench taking on a whole squad who charge across the open. Yeah, that you get a lot. I got a lot of dice. So I'm in the hard cover. So yeah, 4 guys against what's that? 10, 12, 11 guys. 4 guys against 11. I actually have 1 more dice than Andre. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll 11 dice first, and then 10 dice. Wait a minute. These, why do I have those? Oh man, those are my chain of command dice. So that's
Oh, crap.
wow, that's not bad. So it's
Not bad.
6
Incredible.
dead, 6 dead, and 2 shock. So that's. And then I'll roll 10 more. So that's 6 dead and 2 shock. 6, 7, 8, 9. That's almost the whole squad. 9 dead and 4 shock. But as we said, the Americans don't care how many men they lose.
Well, not entirely true.
9 dead and 4 shock.
There's 4 dead,
4 dead.
which is what you got.
So I'm wiped. Okay, so you have to roll for your leaders. So your leaders are automatically dead. Now you have 2 leaders in there, so how does that work? Should we just cut 9 in half and give 4 to one and 5 to the other?
Okay.
So we'll say 4 to the senior
Big
leader.
one's the senior, little one's the junior. They're both hit.
Okay, so they're both dead. Because in close to combat, you automatically die.
Okay, and how many guys did you kill? 9?
Like 9.
So I got 7 others.
So let's go ahead and sort this out. All right, so there's a lot of stuff just happened here. I got to go over it here. So I got wiped. He lost the assault by 3 still. So he fell back 12. He didn't lose both leaders killed because the same as shooting. So when his junior leader got knocked out unconscious, and his senior leader took a wound, a light wound. They fell back 12, took 2 more pins, so they're at 6 total, so they're pinned. I lost a team wiped, which is nothing, and I lost 1. I wound up losing 2 on my morale total, due to my junior leader being killed. He lost 4 on his morale by rolling 2 6s for rolling for his 2 wounded leaders. So I think that's everything. I'm wiped from the trench. He's fallen back pinned, and he's down to 4 morale points. So there's still a chance that I could maybe stop him from reaching the board if I can do this right. So since you're at 4, you're down to 4. I believe 4 command dice on your rolls now. So are you done with your phase, or
No.
you're still not done? All right. So you're going with the that was a.
So I had to declare what I was doing with my dice before that happened, right?
Well, I think just 1 per. You do 1, you do it, and then you do a
so I
next one.
could instead make a 4.
Yep. So you can make a 4 with it, and then you'd have that 1 left over. All right, so he used a 3 to move the Sherman over there. Turned 45, moved a little bit, turned 45 on 3d6, so we assume we can do that. Then the squad moved up 8 on 2d6 and firing at half effect on the men in the over there.
Yeah, I got a hit.
Within 18? Yeah, so it's 1 hit. Okay. So. And he killed 1. Damn it! Is it my. That's what we've been forgetting to roll out again, as usual. No, it's a 6. But it is another dead dude, which starts piling up. I've got quite a few dead guys now. So.
Well, I guess this might help me in the next one.
Yeah. So is that it for your phase?
That's it.
Okay, so my phase. 2 more 5s. Seriously, how many chain of command points do I need here? A 6, which doesn't do me any good, and a 2 and a 4. So with the 4, my sniper, well, he's up against the window here, but the base is too big to fit, so I'm going to just shoot at the squad right here in my arc of fire of the window. Come on, give me a 3 here. Finally, sniper hits. And so save. Soft cover. It's a kill. So roll for the leader, and it's -1 because of the sniper. So just a dead guy. Okay, and then that's all he's going to do. And then I'm going to fire with the 2. I'm going to fire that squad. So just the machine gun team only can see. And 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we're just firing straight down at this squad here. Nothing. Not a hit of all those, man.
Woohoo!
Okay, and I'm going to end the turn. I'm spending the chain of command point. I'm ending the turn.
Okay, so I could spend 1 to keep the smoke on.
Yep.
But I won't.
Okay, so clear the smoke, and it's your phase. All right, American phase down to 4 dice. Oh,
Double
no.
phase.
That's...
And I got a 3.
You might be able to run off.
I think so.
Well, we'll see.
Alright.
We will see.
So, the big roll.
So sprinting the squad, I'm assuming, on the 3.
Sherman.
Okay.
I just need the Sherman off, right?
Yeah. Well, hold on. I want to do an interrupt. Can I do an interrupt?
Yeah.
Okay, so you rolled 6, 7, 8. What you got? You're probably gonna maybe make it. What do you got there? 14 plus 2.
20 inches.
So where does that get you to?
Doesn't look like it.
That's not gonna make you off. So you're gonna get to there. All right, so I'm gonna interrupt with 1, and then I'm gonna spring an ambush with another.
Okay.
So it's like, should I use
Do I
the?
move up or?
I guess so. Yeah. I'm not sure. All right, so I'm gonna bring my Panzerschreck team in. All right, the game comes to the for now the game comes to this because he's still got these 2 dudes. So what did you roll? Us 2 6s, a 3. So you can still run
No,
these guys. What?
I used the 1 and the 2 to run the tank.
But there's a 3 over there too.
No.
No.
I have
Oh, that's right. You
4
only have
dice.
4. I'm sorry. All right. So if I don't get a 5 here, I'm pretty much screwed. So I missed. So that's probably the game.
Because I get 6 inches on 3 dice, so I get 9 inches.
So I missed the Panzerschreck at point blank, basically.
Yeah. So do I have to get the whole tank off or just my front end?
I don't know. I'm assuming just touch the edge.
Well, then it's an auto.
So it's over?
It's over because
Oh,
I
you
get.
stop there?
Well, no. I mean, this turn would end right there, but I
Oh.
get another 3 dice. So if I roll triple 1s,
Okay.
but I get 2 inches per for
Right.
the road, so I get 9 inches, and 9 inches gets me to the edge.
Assuming you get a 3.
Oh, you're killing me.
So let's see. Roll your dice, your second phase, and if you don't get a 3, then I might get another shot. Oh, he didn't get the 3. All right then.
Oh.
So go ahead and do your phase here.
Oh, hold on. I got a chain of command dice.
What's that gonna do?
Doesn't that mean I can
You can
do an interrupt?
You can interrupt me. Yes. Okay, so that's it. Good game. We'll be back to wrap it all up.
All right. So post-battle wrap. The Americans have achieved their objective here at the probe at Lacombe. They've made it off the board thanks to my inept Panzerschreck team. Needing a 5 on 2 dice, can't pull it off. So Colonel Goode is still happy. His outlook is concerned. That's as high as he gets, and he does not change because he cannot get higher than that. Me, on the other hand, I've lost 7 men and a junior leader. So I've lost 3 were killed, 2 men will miss the next game, and 2 men will come back in the next game. I did lose a junior leader. Let me take a look at that.
Okay, so for the Germans, I've lost 7 men and a junior leader. So the next game, I'll have 3 of those 7 are dead. 2 men are coming back next game, and 2 men will be back the game after the next game. Since my junior leader was killed, one of the men in his squad will be promoted to squad leader, but he's only got a 3-inch command radius with 1 command initiative. And after 2 games, I think it said if I roll anything but a 1 or 2 or something like that, then he'll be back to normal. My company commander, he did drop 2 opinion of me, but it's not affecting anything yet. The men's opinion also dropped 2 opinion of of me, but or Hans, I should say, not me. But it's still at no effect. If I lose another one, it's going to start getting ugly. And my platoon leader still hasn't established his reputation yet, Hans. But he did lose game 1, so he's not gained any points. So there's that. So the next game we play will be minus. I'll be down some men, and I'll have an ineffective. One squad will have an ineffective squad leader in it.
So is it the same squad that got hit, or
It's just one
is
of
it
them.
random?
Yeah, it can be any one of them. Okay, so there's that. Now let's see here what I just want to look at the campaign ladder. The next mission will be delaying action at Arthenay. It'll be a scenario 4, which is like an attack, some kind of attack. You're gonna have to attack me, and I don't know. I'll have to look it up, but anyway. So there's game 1. Probe at Lacombe. American victory by the skin of the Americans' teeth, because I think you were probably going to lose the game on morale.
Yeah.
Or I was assuming you were going to lose by morale.
Yeah, for morale, all you had to do was
Kill
you
the
didn't
tank.
have to do much.
If I would have blown the tank up, you would have lost.
Or those pin dudes over there.
Pin dudes breaking with the junior. Well, that was my plan.
Senior leader.
If you didn't get the double phase or whatever, I was gonna try to get the squad to break with the senior leader, and then end the turn and then route him.
Yeah.
So he would route, and then you'd be clinging
I've
to
also
life.
got the junior leader was just laying wounded over by that trench all by himself too. He was
Maybe I could have shot
easy
him again.
pickings.
Yeah. So it
You
was
could have just brought a unit in over there and wiped him.
It was a very close game. It literally came down to one roll with that Panzerschreck missing. Yeah. So anyway, the Germans failed to stop the Americans at all. They didn't delay them. The Americans just were able to get off the board, and now we're on to the next mission. So anyway, we'll be back next time and continue on with the 29th Let's Go campaign. Thanks for watching.